Welcome back, my name is Carrie, and today I'm going to show you a prefab home company that's been in the game for decades that I had no idea existed. Time and time again, I've thought I'd seen every single prefab home on the market, but then I hear about a house spotted out of all places, the glamping show of the Americas. I don't know where to begin here. The fact that they're available in America, the fact that they're built in America, or the fact that they've been building for over 40 years. On top of that, they've got a huge variety of options available, which will likely increase activity on the like button for the YouTube algorithm. The company I'm talking about is Iron Town Modular, good name alert, with their extensive line of prefab homes. What I'm going to do is tell you about the company, check out a few of their homes, and let you know where they're available. Irontown is a modular home builder located in Utah that's been in the game since all the way back in the 80s and now offer a huge range of structures from single family to commercial. I looked through some of the jobs they've completed, and on top of single family homes, it looks to me like they're open to tackle pretty much anything that gets thrown at them. Hotels, a ranch building, ski lift booths, and on and on and on. Under their Why Build With Us section, they say with more than 40 years of experience, your construction project is in the best hands with Irontown Modular. We build everything from temporary housing and employee accommodations to restaurants, small hotels, multifamily housing, and a variety of additional light commercial projects. For those paying close attention, you might have noticed that single-family residential was not included in that list, but I can assure you they do build them. Nobody panic. I'm going to get to that in just a second, but their completed projects section is quite interesting, so we have to check a few of these things out. The first project that I think is worth looking at is 40 some odd cabins near the Yosemite Valley. I've never been to the Yosemite Valley, but Alex Honnold says it's cool, and I believe him. The 40 cabins came in 4 different models and definitely have a cottage look. The look is rounded out with brown siding, a black accent, and a covered porch. Inside, they went with what looks to be a cedar shiplap, a matching fireplace, and dark wood accent on the ceiling. For those in the area who might be interested in checking these puppies out, they're at a place called Tenaya Cabins. Not sure if I'm saying that right. Probably not. I don't know much of anything about the resort other than the name, but there it is for those who want to find out more. On the opposite end of the spectrum of what they're able and willing to build, full-on hotels. The hotel in question was built by Irontown and delivered and placed in Jackson, Wyoming. The hotel includes noteworthy features like fireplaces in the bedrooms and floor-to-ceiling tile showers. From what I can tell from looking at the pictures and video, the building arrived in 16 pieces and was set in place in a day or two. The last commercial project that I think is cool and could appeal to viewers is small multifamily units like this triplex built and shipped to California. This is a Platinum LEED certified 3-unit multifamily building located in Los Altos that is made up of 2 bedrooms and a studio. Some of the noteworthy features on this build include floor-to-ceiling windows, sliding doors, and an exposed structural steel frame. Out of the 3, this is my favorite by far. I think this triplex looks awesome both inside and out. I wanted to highlight a few of the builds they've done because there doesn't seem to be many companies out there offering such a wide range, and I haven't even got to the single family yet. If you want to get your hands on a home from Irontown, they're currently servicing a lot of the western states, including California, Colorado, Idaho, Montana, Nevada, their home state of Utah, and Wyoming. Let's have a look at what they got going on here in their single family residential line. How I found out about Irontown and what originally got me interested in the rest of their line was a video I was sent from the glamping show of the Americas of the Sled Cabana 1-bedroom park model. Spoiler alert, it looks sweet. As mentioned, they're just now on my radar, so I don't know if this style of home is new to them or what, but they hauled it from Utah to Aurora, Colorado to show it off, and I can only guess it was well received. Maybe someone who was at the show can chime in here. The Sled Cabana park model has dimensions of 29 and change by almost 14 feet wide for a total footprint of 399 square feet. The exterior of the unit has a shed roof with a large overhang on the front, lap siding, and glass doors on the end. The unit on display at the show was built as a park model but can be built as a modular as well and could be an option for an ADU. What I like about the exterior is the roof overhang combo. I like the wood accent under the covered section and think the closed off half of the porch creates a nice little bit of privacy for when you just want to sit there and eat snacks in peace, which is often for me. The description says, "This sled house offers privacy for you and your significant other." Ooh, naughty. A modern slope roof carries a look of sophistication. The way they have the sled house set up, the main entrance is on the end of the home into the living room through the door out onto the patio. Worth noting that both the bifold door out onto the patio and the patio itself are options. Seems like a fairly straightforward choice in my opinion, but I guess we need to see the figures before making that call. The living room has large windows on 3 sides and looks cozy, but the back half of the home is where we get a bit a variation from the run-of-the-mill small footprint plan. They've got a galley kitchen with your standard fridge, stove, sink, and cabinets, but through the kitchen is also the access to the bedroom. I'm curious how people feel about the proximity of the kitchen to the bedroom. Would definitely speed up the midnight snack process. The bedroom has space for a king bed. It has a corner window, the option of a stacking washer dryer, a closet, and an ensuite. Overall, I like the Sled House Cabana one bedroom, especially the exterior. I think people are going to like this option, and the fact that they're shipping to California is just a nice little added bonus. The Sled House Cabana Modular can be built as a studio model as well as a two bedroom. The studio has a footprint of 330 square feet, and the two bedroom has a footprint of 574 square feet, with bedrooms on either end of the home. I like the idea of two bedrooms, and in a two bedroom model, I prefer them at either end of the home to minimize the amount of space allocated to hall, but it does take away the covered porch off the living room and the end wall of glass, which I think looks great. It's a toss-up. I guess it comes down to how many people would be living in the home. Irontown has a lot of floor plans to choose from on the residential section of their website. One I thought was interesting and worth a closer look is the Berkeley one. The idea here is a design that works on a narrow lot, and I like it because they've gone up to increase floor space. The description says the Berkeley is another beautiful two-story beach home we can set on narrow lots commonly located on or near the beachfront. However, I think this plan has potential on narrow lots located anywhere. Beachfront would be a nice bonus though. A lot of the homes I talk about on the channel have a small footprint, and I think smaller, more affordable lots are going to become more common to increase overall affordability. The Berkeley one would work on an infill or narrow lot while still having 3 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms. The dimensions of the ground floor are 44 foot 10 long by 14 foot 10 wide, and the total floor space over the entire plan is 1,295 square feet. The way the plan is set up, the ground floor has an entrance at either end, one into the living room at the front and another into the kitchen at the back. Going from front to back, the Berkeley has the living room, dining room, then kitchen. In the dining room, they've got the stairs to the second floor, access to the crawl space under the stairs, as well as the furnace and hot water tank. I would say it's uncommon to see the hot water tank or furnace located in the dining room, but it does create a bit of separation between the two spaces if that's something you're looking for. The kitchen has a corner pantry, access to the backyard, a coat closet, and a half bathroom. Wouldn't be easy to enforce, but I'd try to implement a no deuce policy in that bathroom. Have to be on the honor system. On the second floor of the Berkeley is where you'll find all the bedrooms and 2 of the bathrooms. The main bedroom is decked out, literally. It has an ensuite, closet, and access to a deck. The second bathroom is shared by bedroom 2 and 3, and there's a stacking washer dryer tucked into a closet. Again, I like this plan for a narrow or small lot if someone wants or needs the space of a 3-bedroom home. Irontown doesn't list their pricing online, but I'm hearing the base price of the Sled House Cabana is under $100,000. Irontown is a Utah-based prefab home builder with over 40 years experience in residential and commercial projects. They've got a long list of interesting projects delivered to some of the states with the highest amount of video requests for options. I like the look of the Sled House Cabana, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of what they've got going on, so I'll be following along with what they're up to and posting updates right here on my YouTube channel. That's all I've got for today. If you like manufactured home videos, make sure to subscribe to my channel because I've got new ones coming out every single week. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.